Today, our great ruler Julius Caesar has returned from his fight with Pompey. Everyone rejoiced at the sight of our glorious ruler. Commoners filled the streets and celebrated like there was no tomorrow.
Strangely, though, a crazed soothsayer warned Caesar of the Ides of March. What does this mean? Does this have any significance? Or is this just some insane clairvoyant, or could this really be something legitimate?
Later on, Cassius and Brutus discussed Caesar's rise to the throne. Cassius inquired Brutus on what has been troubling him. Brutus claimed that he had been at war with himself. Cassius slandered Caesar by noting examples of his weakness. Cassius recalled a windy day when he and Caesar stood on the banks of the Tiber River, and Caesar required Cassius's help to escape.
Cassius also recounted an episode when Caesar had a fever in Spain and experienced a seizure. Cassius marvels to think that a man with such a feeble constitution should now stand at the head of the civilized world.
This just in. Flavius and Marullus have just been caught desecrating a statue of Caesar, removing its ornaments, and utterly beseeching the name of Caesar. They sure got what they deserve. Right, Chris?
Yes.
In other news, we have for you now a live broadcast of the weather right now. Howdy, y'all. It's raining outside, so stay inside, and whatever you do, don't spread anonymous letters encouraging Brutus to conspire against Caesar. Adios, y'all! As Brutus roamed his home, the conspirators came to Brutus's house. The conspirators, including Cassius, Casca, Decius, Cinna, Metellus, and Trebonius, entered after Cassius. Brutus claimed that they were all welcome in his house.
After the conspirators left, Brutus's wife, Portia, entered the garden and inquired what has been bothering Brutus.
Brutus was initially reluctant to explain to Portia what had been troubling him. Portia claimed that she had a right to know what had been troubling Brutus, and Brutus eventually gave in to her demands.
Calpurnia, Caesar's wife, was constantly plagued by gruesome nightmares that seemed to predict the death of Caesar. She woke up and begged Caesar to stay home today instead of going to the Senate.
Caesar was reluctant at first, but then gave in to her demands. Decius entered and demanded that they leave for the Senate. Portia demanded that Decius say that Caesar was sick, but Caesar was angered and didn't believe it necessary to lie about his condition. He simply claimed that it was of his own accord that he decided to not leave for the Senate today. Caesar was confident that the reason would suffice. With some persuasion, however, Caesar decided to go to the Senate.
As Caesar entered the Senate, Artemidotus handed Caesar a letter that warned him of the conspirators' plan to murder Caesar. Caesar was reluctant to read it and claimed that his well-being came after the people.
In the Senate, several of the conspirators begged for Caesar to allow Publius to return from exile. Caesar saw no viable reason to allow Publius to return, and continued to deny the conspirators their request.
During the discussion, Casca came in and stabbed Caesar. The conspirators then circled around Caesar and each stabbed him. Wait, what? Caesar's dead! Oh no! What are we to do?
We're doomed!
No!
Doomed, I say! After Caesar's death, Mark Antony returned, wary of his future. The conspirators promised not to kill him, and Antony placed a facade of agreement and brotherhood as he offered to shake each of the conspirators' hands.
Later on, Mark Antony made a large speech and presented it to Rome. In it, he convinced the Romans to go against Brutus and the rest of the conspirators. The plebeians broke into a mad spree and ransacked Brutus's home.
This just in! There's an angry mob right outside your door! Go join them!
Go, go, go! Ah! Get Brutus!
Ah! Aha! Blah blah blah, this is a test. Chris is writing stuff in Spanish even though it's an English class, blah blah blah.
Ah, the monster!
Yeah, now this is gonna ooze its way into our project without us even knowing.
Ow, side cramp.
Got him!
Oh, hit it! Oh! Oh! Sorry, he's not supposed to die.
He's not supposed to die, but we'll cut that out, okay?
Pretty funny.
Schmigger my kickin'!
Pay no attention to the pitchforks in the background.
Who's watching? Tell me who's watching? Who's watching me? I'm just an average man.